you need to know about creating and maintaining events in your Lyra Chapter website in this tutorial. We're on the back end of our website, which is lyrachapter.org/the name of your website /WP-admin. It's always the name of your dashboard. You're going to locate events in your sidebar here and click on events. That's going to take us to all of our past and future events as soon as we filter for them. So right now, these are named past and future events, but actually only one of them is future because the others have dates in the past. I've just created them in the past and for future. So there's a couple of ways. You can either add an event by clicking add event here, or you can duplicate your last event. And there's a lot of advantages to duplicating your last event because there's a lot of little settings that we set up on a new event that we don't have to continue to redo that same work. So I always am a proponent of duplicating. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate our last event. So we're going to name this Future Event 5, but that could be anything, preferably something unique. So if you do have an NLRB update, but you know you do that every year, it should be the NLRB update 2020 because when you create an event, it's going to create this permalink based very closely on how you named your event. In this instance, we duplicated it, so we're going to have to update this permalink manually. So I'm going to go ahead and throw something similar to my event title into the and hit OK on that. I'm going to update any text I might want to have, description of the event. I want to add my speakers. You can add media by clicking Add Media. That's how I added these two photos. You can click on a photo and edit them. I generally like to center things because it looks very clean on the front end. You can center them, you can choose the size, you can add a caption, and then you click Update. So we're going to have this be from noon to 1 p.m. Eastern. It's going to take place via Zoom, and our registration and pricing is $25 and $45 for non-members. So since we duplicated the event, we don't have to turn on bookings. They're already on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different price levels that have been set up for this event, but obviously we can edit any one of those. So for instance, we wanted to charge $20 instead of $25 for our member ticket. I would edit this member level. I would change that to $20 and close that ticket editor. And that will, once I publish it, it will actually render over here as 20 instead of 25. Then we need to choose a date. So let's just go ahead and put 9/30/2021. And we don't want this to be all day. We want this to be from noon to 1. So here's noon. We're going to put to 1 p.m. So it's a 1-hour meeting. And you can select the time zone, but that should default to the location of your chapter. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to review all the way at the bottom. We're going to review our confirmation email. First of all, we're sending one copy of any confirmation email to the event owner, which is the chapter administrator. And then we're going to send another copy of the confirmation email to the person who registered for the event or booked the event. And if you had any information that was pertinent, like a Zoom link, here's where you would include this information. So you could include your Zoom link at the bottom here. And then when we're all ready, we're going to go ahead and publish this. And we can view that event here. As you can see, it's all centered. And our bookings are live. We can take the bookings form. I'm going to go ahead and send my booking. Oops, I did not actually select a ticket, so I'm going to go ahead and select one free testing ticket. Send And now I have successfully registered for that event. Thank you. I'm going to do a separate video